the biggest trigger point which always hit to my mind is like when I go to the doctor and ask him what is the solution and how long I have to take the medicines, they always say you have to take for the rest of your life. That the rest of the life, when they say that, that statement is one of the biggest hit to my inner core of my soul. And I said, no, no, I don't want to live the life with only medicines.
The first consultation was happened with the Samis, and when I talked to him, and first thing is what I realize is these guys are not here for business. These guys are not here for earning money. That is the first thing I hit to my mind, because you guys are not selling any product, and you are not saying that okay, you have, in order to cure, you buy this product, or you do this, or you buy my products and then only it will be okay. It's not like that, because I have looked for many other alternatives where immediately they say that okay, you consultation is done and now you take this medicines for 6 months, 8 months. This is how much you have to pay, and you take this, I'll parcel you the medicine. But that was not there. And after going to the podcast, I realized these guys are not here just to earn money. These guys are here to help other people who are suffering from the same disease. There is a one video which really struck me a lot. That is the first introductory video of yours, when you explained how is your body works. It's like, just imagine that this body is like a bin, and you are depositing a lot of trashes inside it, and then one day it will just explode and it come out. And then, so that introductory video which you explained with the example, that really give me a proper sense. Exactly whatever you are saying, it makes sense. Your body is capable to digest that things, but slowly it is depositing in your body, and one time the time will come that your toxic is so large in your body that it will not able to take more, and then it will give you a disease. And that was like an introductory video. After 2 to 3 months, I started getting the change in my body. I saw that okay, my mucus is getting reduced and complete. Sometimes it was no mucus. My bloating and gas formations are also reduced, and slowly it seems like I'm getting back to normal. I'm completely stopped taking the medicines, and just taking the natural food, vegetarian food. That really give me a lot of boost to my symptoms. Like completely, my symptom is gone. I'm back to normal. I feel very energetic.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of IBD Heal, a podcast brought to you by High Carb Health. I'm your host, Shukul, and I'm joined here by Sabbir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Shukul, and glad to be here. Thank you.
We're very, very, very happy to have you here, Sabbir. And Sabbir is another example of someone who has healed themselves. He's medication and symptom free, and he has healed himself from ulcerative colitis. So, Sabbir, what I want to hear from you to start off with on the show is, what is it like to live a life after colitis?
Okay, life after colitis. Yes, especially like you can live a free life. You don't need to worry about going to the toilet, and you have like, for me, it's like I don't need to worry too much nowadays to go to the toilet, or even think that what I'm eating, what will happen to me next day. That's the fear that was what it was there before. It is not there, and without any hesitations, I can travel. Without any hesitations, I go out. I can um, attend like a meeting with my friends, or going to the relatives' house. Like everything is possible right now. But previously, like even going out was a problem. In the morning, if I go for a jog, that is also like always I have to think that whether I have to go to toilet or not. Yeah, the fear was like I was going out, going for the jog, or like in the morning if I go for a small walk also, that was also a little problem for me before. And Now it's not a problem right now because I can go anywhere, or like I can meet, or even like working in an office. Every 2 3 hours, I need a sense. I got sensation. I have to go to the toilet. In sometime it happens like in the middle of the meetings also. I have to let's get up from the meeting and go to the toilet, and it's very difficult to ask them that, or tell them to my teammate that I'm what for what reason I'm going in mid of the meeting. So yeah, that was very challenging. But now I think yes, I have no problem of that such things. I'm like feels like a free person. I can go, I can do anything. And recently I have completed my 10 kilometers marathon, and which was like a biggest achievement for me right now. Not just because it's just a 10 kilometers run, but it's because I did it without urgency to go to the toilet. I did it without walking. I did it with jog and run. So that was a biggest achievement which I can say right now. Yeah, that's the life of for me after colitis.
Yeah, so basically saying life after colitis for you is freedom to do whatever you want, not have to rely on the toilet, have to be able to go to work and not have to stress about your colleagues and what they're going to think, and
Exactly.
freedom to exercise, freedom to travel, freedom to eat without fear, basically, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah. True. True.
So let's start from the beginning. Let's discuss how this all began for you, because I believe you got diagnosed in 2011. So it's
Yeah.
been 13 years since you first got diagnosed. And I'd like to hear about your journey. How did you get diagnosed? What made you think that something wasn't right? And how did the doctors treat the situation?
Yeah, sure, Shugul. So, in 2011, I was first diagnosed. The first symptoms which I noticed in that time was like I start seeing a small traces of blood in my stool, and I thought it's just a small problem with my intestine, and it will go away. It will just if I eat light food, and that will be okay for me. And I didn't went to the doctor. I just
Mm.
thought it will go away. And for 1 week continuously, I say small traces of blood. Then it was not reducing, it was increasing, and that was the concern for me because normally it happened previously also, but normally it goes away by 2 3 days. But this was not going. Then I went to the doctor, and he gave me some medicines to eat without proper diagnosis. Diagnosis. He just gave me a tablets, and I took the tablets, but the symptom was not reducing. And that after 1 week of time, again went to the same doctor, and he told me that he need to do a colonoscopy. And then I realized I think this is something serious. Then we went for the colonoscopy, and after the colonoscopy, he took biopsy some samples for testing for the biopsy test, and he took some sample, and then after the result, he called me, and that was the moment I saw the the sadness or the seriousness in the doctor's face. He told me, Shabir, how old are you? The first question he asked me, and I told him that I'm just that time I was, I think, 32 or 33. The age, yeah, the 32 was the age. Why? And he told me, oh my God, you have a full life to live. And he said, you are diagnosed with the ulcerative colitis. I said, huh? What is this ulcerative colitis? I have never heard this before. And he said, go and Google it and you'll understand. And he said, is it curable? I asked him. He said, no, you have to take the medicines for the rest of your life. And that the statement was shocking for me. And it really hit me too hard that how come I have to take medicines for the rest of my life? I'm just 32 and I have to live like full life is there for me. Then I came back my home and I researched more on it and see exactly what is it. When I Google it, it looks very horrible. If you see the Google and the images, then you will see the worst case scenario there in the Google. And that was very horrible. And I went to doctor again and asked him that what we can do. Then I called to my parent. I was staying into the away from my parent that time. I was working in Pune, and my parent was staying in Sikkim. That was like a very challenging in order to like. cope up with that situation. I was calling to my mom and she was saying, "Oh, what is that? This is a very looks like very serious and all." Anyhow, so we he started giving me medicines. That the first tablet he gave me a mesalazine tablets, and then we started with that. But my symptoms were not reducing because I got fear, I got tension, I have so much stress in that time because I have to work, I have to manage my health, I have to live. I was living alone also, so that was the time managing of the whole situation was very difficult for me, and I think that is the reason my symptom was not reducing after taking medicines also.
Mm.
Going further, almost 1 month I took the medicines, nothing improved. My same, I can see the blood, and I urgency to go to the toilet was the same. And then I went to the doctor and told him that the symptoms was not reducing. Then he told me, okay, I think you have to take steroid medicines. Then he gave me the steroid tablets. I thought this will help me a lot, help me to stop my bleeding, and then after that I will be okay. Then I took started taking medicines. It helped me a lot. My bleeding was stopped by, but my urgency to go to the toilet was not stopped. It was still there. Formation was also not okay, and then I took that medicines. I thought, okay, blood is not there. Then I think I'm okay with that. Let's take the medicines and go forward. I took that medicines almost 3 to 4 months, and literally the side effect was so harsh. My whole body
Mm.
was swollen like a balloon. I
Mm.
can send you a picture if you want. It's like in a full, my face was like a balloon and body was swollen like a balloon. And then everybody was saying that what happened, Shabir? What happened to you and why you are? And start when I look my face into my in the mirror, then I feel very depressed because of the look which I got at that point of time because of the side effect of the medicines. And that was so depressing that I was not able to sleep properly also. And then again, I went to the doctor. I told everything, whatever I was feeling at that moment, and I told him how I am feeling. Every each and every thoughts and feeling I shared with my doctor, and he said you are in depression, and you have to take the depression tablet. Then again,
Mm.
he gave me a depression tablet. Then then I was taking mesalazine tablet. Then I'm taking a steroid tablet. Then I'm taking a depression tablet. Suddenly, that was also not helping me. That I'm getting cured or I am getting well. It was not like that. Then almost like 6 months, almost 6 months went off, and then um, up and down the some symptoms suppressed, but some like side effect came up, and then finally I realized, okay, something is wrong, and I have to do some. I have to look for the alternative thing.
Mm.
Then again, I changed the doctor from one doctor to another doctor. I looked for the and the best doctor of the gastroenterologist in Pune that time, and I went to him and I told everything. Then that doctor also gave me the same medicines, and on top of it, he gave me a immunosuppressive tablets.
Mm.
The immunosuppressive tablets which suppress your immune system, and then like even if you get a cut also it will heal very slowly and it's very difficult. And I didn't realize that impact of the immunosuppressive tablet at that moment because I was not having a good idea on that, but I started taking that medicines also. But slowly after 4 or 5 weeks after, I started seeing a lot of other impacts in my body. I started getting itching, irritations, and I think that was a reaction for few of the tablets. Because of that, I'm not able to stabilize myself for a moment also. Always I was itching like that. Then I immediately told my doctor that something is wrong with these tablets. I'm getting itches in my body and that's not normal. And he gave me an anti-allergic tablet, but he said no, you have to take that all the tablets. Then I thought, no, 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 this is wrong. Something is very wrong here because I'm getting in a trap, which if I'll completely trap, then I'll not be able to come out fully. I have to look for something. Then I started looking and I look for the alternative medicines. And in India, Ayurveda is very popular. So I look for Ayurvedic medicines. And in Pune, there is a one Vaidya. Vaidya means like a Ayurvedic doctor. And I found one doctor and he was very nice. I went to him, I told everything, and then He said, okay, no worries. I understand whatever the situations you are going on, I can help you, but keep calm and slowly we will taper and reduce all your allopathic medicines. And from this Ayurvedic, you will be okay. And started taking that medicines in 2013. I started Ayurvedic medicines. 6 months after the taking that medicines, I feel better, and my lot of symptoms got reduced, and my motion was also okay. Then I realized this is working, then why not, I'll continue with this medicines. And I consulted to the doctor. I asked him that I want to get rid of this allopathic medicines, and that time he helped me to reduce that other medicines also. He told me slowly just taper it and reduce one by one, and then we can reduce. After 2 years taking this Ayurvedic medicines, I will completely get rid of allopathic medicines. And I was only taking an Ayurvedic medicines. That's the only thing I was taking that in 2015. Then life was normal. Then I think I went into the remission phase where everything looks normal. You are just taking an Ayurvedic medicines, which is not in a like chemicals, and it's just in herbs you are taking, and you are feeling very good. I
Mm.
got married in 2015, and then I feel that okay, I'm back to normal and have a full life. Then that time I got transferred to the Singapore from India. I came to Singapore, and from Singapore, I started taking my like eating a very light meals. Means when I came here, I was preparing my food by my own, and I am not eating outside. So I was just eating the very plain food and vegetables and all, and that also helped me a lot. And then slowly, what I realized is like I can taper the Ayurvedic medicines also. I can just completely went off from the medicines. In 2016, by Feb, I was okay. No medicines. I was back to normal, working completely fine. Like my health was okay. I was started jogging, going to the gym, cycling, and all. My like concentration, my focus, everything was very great. I was back to normal like that. I was doing very good in my office also. My work life was also very good, but that doesn't went well till 2018. After two on in 2018, again I got the same symptoms. I think I got an attack, and I saw the blood in my stool, and then it was not good because that blood is not a small quantity, which I saw in the first time in my 2011. In 2018 was very large quantity of blood, and then I I thought this something is wrong. I have to look for the doctor. Then I said, okay, let's try take like simple food, and I'll continue for two 2 to 3 days, and I'll see. After two
Mm.
3 days, also it was not reducing, and one day blood was too large. Means like the whole commode was red, and
Mm.
literally after seeing that blood, I was completely shaken from inside. I was shivering that time. I came out. I told my wife, I can't handle this. I have to go to the doctor. Either called an ambulance or take me from the car to the emergency. And we both went to the emergency here in Singapore. We went to the hospital, and then immediately they admitted me. They kept me in a hospital for 1 week, and the worst part is that time my weight was around 68 kg. Uh, no, 78 kg was my weight that time. I was very having I put some weight at that time. That's why I was doing gym also. When went to the doctor, he admitted me the into the hospital. They started with the antibiotic syringe, like they gave me a lot of antibiotics, and then they kept me into the liquid diet for almost 3 days in order to complete all the tests, colonoscopy and ultrasound, whatever they want to do.
Mm.
And then they did all the testing, and again they diagnosed the same thing. They said you are suffering from ulcerative colitis.
Mm.
And that was the moment I realized, oh my God, everything is back, and this is worst. This is more worse than before. Some
Mm.
and what I don't know what to do. I was literally like very depressed, very. I was very fragile at
Mm.
that time. I told my wife, I don't know what to do now. So I took this. I started taking medicines that whatever they are giving to me, mesalazine tablets, and then steroid tablets, and that. and yeah, they started with the mesalazine tablets and the steroid tablets, and then I started taking it. But I
Mm.
said, no, we have to find other solutions. I can't come do this again and again. I know the side effect of these tablets. I know if I take long term, what will happen to me. I have already gone through it. I don't want to take it. So it was before COVID, I think in 2019. I mean, yeah, COVID hit on 2019. So before COVID, my wife was like looking into the internet and searching for more and more options, like what other alternatives we can find, what are the like naturopathy or allopathic or any other like food healing, water treatment, whatever it is. Like we were just searching and googling it, and my wife told me, okay, there is a one clinic in the Chandigarh in India, so you can just fly there and consult, because he is very expertise in this ulcerative colitis disease only. And immediately, like she booked my ticket, and I went to Chandigarh on Friday night. I took the flight. I went to Saturday morning. I went to the doctor, did the consultation, and he gave me around 5 kg of medicines, 5 kg in the one bag full of bag, and and that bag I took it back to Singapore. And Sunday flew back to Singapore, and then I started taking that medicines.
Mm.
It helped me a lot. I am not saying that it doesn't help me. It helped me just to control my problems, my symptoms, and but I was not looking for only the mm, control. I was
Yeah,
looking
symptom
for,
relief.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, I was not symptom relief. I was looking for complete heal, and that's how I
Mm.
started looking into the Samir's YouTube videos, and then finally, yes, that's
Mm.
how
Yeah. So
I find
what you
you.
had been able to do was control your symptoms for a period of time, but did not get rid of the toxins. So you never got complete healing. And
Yeah,
so in 2018, when the body was able to use its energy again to heal, there was even more toxins in your body. And this is why we don't recommend, any kind of pills or potions or supplements and things like that, because anything that stops your body from healing, that controls your symptoms, means that
yeah,
eventually something worse is coming down the line. And
yeah.
you're an example of that. So, um, yeah, I'm glad you took full control eventually. It's a bit of a journey you've been on. And that's
The,
typical of people who've had it for a long period of time. You've tried so many different things and had your hopes
yeah.
up for so many different options. So what made you want to contact us and join up and start working with me?
Uh, I will add one more thing is like
Hmm.
the biggest trigger point which always hit to my mind is like when I go to the doctor and ask him what is the solution and how long I have to take the medicines, they always say you have to take for the rest of your life. That's that the rest of the life. When they say that, that statement is one of the biggest hit to my inner core of my soul. And I said, no, no, I don't want to live the life with only medicines. I don't want to be a dependent on medicines. That is the thing.
Mm,
And
mm,
the worst thing happened is like one time my symptoms got worse. I was getting too much like sensations to go to the toilet, and my rectum area always get uh, too much painful when I go for the toilet. Then I went to the doctor, and he told me you have to take
mm,
enema, the that enema. And I was not aware exactly how to use it. What is this? What do you mean by enema? And then I asked to the doctor. He said, "You read the instruction. There is an instruction how to use it. You will understand." And I went, came back home, and I saw the instruction. I was reading, and oh my God, this is how we have to use. And and I asked the same question to the doctor also, that how long I have to take this enema? Is it like a 10-15 days, or he said, no, this also you have to take the rest of the life. बोला, oh no, man, no, no, I am not going to do this. This is not my type. No, I will not do this. Definitely I have to look for something. And that's how I started looking for other things, like how it healed. I found Sami's videos in YouTube, and I've gone through few of the videos. And when I saw him that he also gone through the same disease, and he healed himself, and he's how he healed himself, and also he gave lot of instruction and ideas, actually what to eat, what not to eat, um, how he did when he was in the same situation. And that really gave me a hope that I'm not alone here.
Mm.
Yeah, this is not only me who am suffering. There are like other guys also who has already suffered from this same situation, and they have already came out from that same situations. So that gave me a hope that no, there is a way. There is a, so that, there is a saying that mm, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That thing clicked to me, and then say, oh no, I'll have to look. Then I started looking more for podcast. I saw a lot of videos, what he is eating, what he is not eating. I got a lot of information, actually, the basic information which is required in order to understand your body, how your body mechanism works, how your gut works, what is your microbiomes. Everything I started understanding after seeing the video, and then even like I'm doing my own research. And I think in one video, he mentioned about the book called Self-Healing Crohn and Colitis. I think the book
Mm.
I have kept it, this one. Yeah, so I got this information that there is a book which is completely written for this disease only. I purchased from Amazon, and immediately I started reading it. But going further, and I got all the information from the book, but the only problem is like, in order to follow the diet which is written in the book, it is not easy. And
Mm.
I feel that that time that this diet is not for everybody. Everybody, like every person is like a different person.
So yes, after going through that book, what I realized is like the diet which is written in that book, it is not easy to just blindly follow the diet. And like every person is like a different, and his body mechanisms are different,
Mm.
symptoms are different, conditions are different. So definitely there's need some tricks which required a proper guidance.
Mm.
Then I tried to follow some diets from the book also. I started with the juicing, but it's like I'm getting very difficult. I need some guidance, like somebody can guide me exactly whether I'm doing it correctly or not, whether it is right way or wrong way, or what need to be eat at the dinner, what it need to be eat at the lunchtime, what need to
Mm.
be take at the morning time.
Mm.
That information is like lacking in that. So then I thought, okay, let's consult, and I booked the free consultations. And before that booking of the consultation also, I was like,
Mm.
I don't know whether it will work or not. Is that person, like, are they a genuine person, or they are just, they are not a doctor also? Then how can I go and just consult? Then I said, no problem. Then I talked to my wife, and she said, okay, uh, don't think about it, just go for it and see exactly, because you have already tried a lot of things. You did allopathic, Ayurvedic, naturopathy, lot of things, and it's been long time.
Mm.
Try this. Let's see. It maybe help. So just I book a first consultation, free consultation, and the first consultation was happened with the Samiz. And when I talk to him, and first thing is what I realize is these guys are not here for business. These guys are not here for earning money. That is the first thing I hit to my mind, because you guys are not selling any product, and you are not saying that, okay, you have, in order to cure, you buy this product, or you do this, or you buy my products, and then only it will be okay. It's not like that, because I have looked for many other alternatives where immediately they say that, okay, you consultation is done, and now you take this medicines for 6 months, 8 months. This is how much you have to pay, and you take this, I'll parcel you the medicine. But that was not there. And after going to the podcast, I realized these guys are not here just to earn money. These guys are here to help other people who are suffering from the same disease.
Mm.
So money is not a concern here. Actually, these are really helping others, and definitely these are genuine people. So why not take it? Then after first consultation, then we decided we'll go for the program, and then I contacted you. That's how we go.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, I really appreciate those kind words. What did you learn? Because our main goal for all of our clients is to give as much of the knowledge that we have about how to heal the body to you. Because the main thing is, can we teach you enough in the period of time to one, that you can heal, but two, and more importantly, can you maintain that health once you finish working with us? And that is the most important thing, because the knowledge we give you is the knowledge for life. And
Yeah.
therefore, once you've finished working with us, you always have the knowing of how the body heals, which means anytime you need to rectify something, it's easy for you,
Yeah.
right? What were the main learnings that you took out of the information that we sent you?
Yeah. Okay. So when I first went to the program, when we started this program, the first thing I got the list of the first email, the introductory email, which contained the list of all these videos and lot of learning materials, some PDFs, and so many things. And there is a one video which really struck me a lot. But that is the first introductory video of yours, when you explained how is your body works. It's like, just imagine that this body is like a bin, and you are depositing a lot of trashes inside it, and then one day it will just explode and it come out. And then, so that introductory video which you explained with the example, that really give me a proper sense. Exactly whatever you are saying, it makes sense. Actually, we are eating from, not from like we are eating crap from our childhood itself. Because in India, you can see that there is no restriction on oil, there is no restriction on white flour, correct? There is no restriction on meat, there is no restriction on chicken. People are eating like anything, and we are also born and brought up in the same environment, so we never thought in that direction. But when I saw your video, then I realized, okay, think he is correct. Whatever he is saying, that he is correct, because your body is capable to digest that things, but slowly it is depositing in your body. And one time, the time will come that your toxic is so large in your body that it will not able to take more, and then it will give you a disease. And that was like an introductory video. And slowly you mentioned there are many other videos, like there are some doc series, like what the health, then like fork versus knife,
Forks over knives, yeah.
fork over knife, yes, that was the one. And then there was like a conspiracy theory, like for the cow milk in Netflix. So
Cowspiracy, yeah.
conspiracy, yeah, conspiracy,
Cowspiracy.
I'm saying, yes, conspiracy, correct. So I went through all the videos and all the doc series which you was mentioned in that mail, and even some extra information also I got it from when I saw the movie in Netflix. And after that, they suggest more on that. Like similarly, I saw other 2 3 more doc series in the Netflix. Then I realized, oh my God, whatever we are eating, we are doing, it's like most probably we are doing wrongly, and it is not correct way of like eating food and all. So milk, definitely, that was like an eye opener for me, that how that milk product we are taking it from the. And even like media is just advertisement you are seeing every day, that milk give you a calcium, it is good for health, take more milk, you will be stronger. Meat, like if you are a gym person, if you want to build a body, take more meat, more chicken, more protein. Even if you like in India, if you see that many of the gym instructor, they suggested to their client that take this 100 grams or 50 grams of boiled, like the boiler chicken meat, and eggs. Like they just ask them to eat 8 whites, don't eat the yellow one, eat egg whites. This will give you a more protein, you will build more muscles. But is it makes sense? Then like a lot of things get clarified to me after watching that video. And then that was really an eye opener for me. It was eye opener, really. Yeah.
And in terms of the healing, let's just talk quickly about how the body healed. how did your symptoms start to go away? What did it feel like, when you started to experience the body getting rid of the blood and the symptoms going away and the stools forming? How did this all
Yeah,
feel for you?
great. Yeah, so before starting this program, I told you that I was looking for many this natural healing videos, and I was trying to adapt by myself. Even
Hmm.
I follow the book. I started going to the vegetarian food and all, uh, taking a juice in the morning, and taking proper vegetarian diet in afternoon and evening. But what need to be included, that is was the lacking information that time. That's what you guys really helped me a lot.
Hmm.
When we started the program, almost for that time, when we started that time, my symptoms was not too aggressive that what was before. It was little bit controlled. And
Hmm.
I told you also that time that my symptoms was okay, but I was getting a lot of mucus, and that is my biggest problem right now, because at the starting when I go to the toilet, I get this mucus first and then stool for second.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that symptoms was there for almost 2 to 3 months when we started the program. Then that time you said me that okay, you will start with the potato, and we will have potato in the afternoon, potato in the evening, and morning we will just have a banana smoothie and all. That's how we started. And then we followed, we little bit tweaked the diet from like here and there. And then that symptoms was like almost there for 2 to 3 months. And after 2 to 3 months, I started getting the change in my body. I
Hmm.
saw that okay, my mucus is getting reduced and complete. Sometimes it was no mucus. My bloating and gas formations are also reduced, and slowly it seems like I'm getting back to normal. And other thing is, like you also told me that the medicines you cannot stop immediately. You take the medicines initially, we will slowly taper it down. And then we almost took it took me almost 3 to 4 months to completely get rid of the medicines.
Hmm.
And once the medicine is off from my track, I'm completely stopped eating, taking the medicines, and just taking the natural food, vegetarian food. Uh, that really give me a lot of boost to my symptoms. Like completely,
Hmm.
my symptom is gone. I'm back to normal. I feel very energetic, and even like in office time also, I was very focused, very calm. In the evening when I came back from the office, I feel very calm. It's not like always tiring, or your body is like always looking for a rest. It's not like that. It's really helped me a lot after 3 to 4 months. Yeah.
Hmm. Amazing. And what are your stools like now? How many times do you go a day? Is it comfortable? Is it easy to pass? Like, find any issues with them at all?
Uh, Initially, when I completed the 6 month of the program with you guys, that time my symptoms was still like going 2 to 3 times a day, and but my mucus was gone. No, it was normal formation and all. So I follow the same diet. The diet which was I following from the program, I follow the same diet continuously for 3 4 more months, and then it was completely gone. Now I don't have to think that I have to go to the toilet. It's not in my mind now, completely gone. I have to go early in the morning one time, that's gone. And after that, I don't need to think that okay, I have to go it again, or like yeah, I'm going out or I'm going for any place. I don't have to think that okay, if there is any toilet there, then only I'll go, otherwise I'll not go. It's not like that. I can go anywhere, no problem. Yeah.
Such a good feeling. Such a good feeling.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to finish off, thank you for sharing all this information. I think, lots of people, we hear about it all the time. So many people that go on this journey. The doctor doesn't give them the solution. Then they go to find a more natural solution, and they get sold lots of pills and supplements and that herbs, and that doesn't give them the full solution. And then finally they think, okay, well, they find Shamiz and my videos, and they'll see, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
there might be a way to do this, and they commit to it, and then this is the result. No supplements except for B12, and no symptoms and no medication. And that's what we want. We don't want to rely on any pills for life. So What advice would you give someone who maybe they were in the same position as you, got diagnosed many years ago and have tried many different things? Just talk to them about what you have learned and what you could teach them, or advice you can give them from your journey.
Okay, the first advice I'll give is like, never be hopeless and don't be positive. I know that this is very difficult situation when you are diagnosed with this problem, and when your doctor say there is the rest of the life you have to take this medicines, without medicines you cannot live, and on there will be a lot of problem. Don't lose hope. There is a way, actually. I also went through many like uh, situations where I completely lost my hope. I was depressed. I was feeling like my life is gone. I have to. So yeah, but there is a way. Definitely, there is a how you can heal your body. How your body is working. So definitely Sukul and Samiz are the one who can guide properly exactly how to come and get rid of these situations. If you are in a same situation, then definitely you guys and this Samiz and Sukul are expert in this. They know exactly how body will heal and how you can get rid of and come out of from this situation. The biggest thing is like, we don't have to think that all like the single meal will work for every person, because everybody or every person is in a different, and every body has a different mechanism. So definitely you need a guidance, you need a proper coaching exactly how you can get rid of this step by step. It is not a one time go, you take a pill and you are like cured purely, and it's not like that. So yes, you definitely need a guidance, and you need a help in order to come get rid of this. So yes, be positive, and there is always a cure. Not cure, you can say there's a completely, you can heal from this problem. It's not like you just get rid of the symptoms. You can heal and get your normal life. Yeah.
You can cure. It is a cure, basically. The
Yes.
definition of a
Yeah.
cure is total relief of symptoms. So
Yes.
if this is not a cure, then what is a cure, right? So, well done to you. Full credit for taking control of your health. And, my favorite part of the interview is, Sabbir, you now have a life after colitis. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there you go. Another person who's taken control of their health, has not relied on the medical system, and has decided that they want to be healthy and they want to get rid of the symptoms. They don't just want symptom relief. They want to be healed and cured for life. So this is what Sabbir has done. And he knows that if he does the right things and he follows the principles that we've taught him, that he will be healed as long as he wants to be. And so this is what we want to teach everyone, is that how can you heal your body? How can you get rid of your symptoms? How can you get rid of IBD for good, and not have to rely on the doctors or the medications, or have to deal with toilets and deal with blood and mucus and urgency. All the stuff can be gone if you want it to be. So if you're watching this video and you've been inspired, have a chat to us. We can help you. So what I want to share with you all is, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on the podcast, please subscribe to the channel or to the podcast so you get notified of all our recent uploads. Please give this a like on YouTube so that we reach more people. And if you have any questions, there's a comment section down there below, and we'll do our best to answer as best as we can. Thank you, Sabbir, for joining me today.
Thank you, Sukul. Thank you very much.
And for everyone watching and listening, thank you so much for being here with us. I hope you've been inspired by Sabbir's story. And for now, make sure that you eat plants, and lots of them. Take care.